So the value of rest and recovery is now starting to be appreciated within work. And the way I like to describe this is, as I say, every business thinks it's a high performance culture. But I think medium to long term, most people cannot perform at the very highest levels all year round. It's simply not sustainable in the medium to long term. Short term, people can push hard. Maybe you can do 3 months at a really high pace. Maybe I can do 3 weeks at a really high pace. And someone else might be 3 days before they're saying, whoa, it's too quick. But medium to long term, we're starting to recognize that we cannot push people or expect them to perform at the highest levels all year round. It isn't possible. So what businesses are starting to realize that with burnout stats increasing, I saw a stat today, it said 75% of people in the UK had experienced burnout. I will allow for the fact that word burnout can be a little bit misused. People think that they're tired, therefore they're burnt out. Not quite like that. But nonetheless, that's a lot of people. Now, business is a lot like an endurance sport with occasional sprints. Or you might think it's an endurance sport with frequent sprints. But what businesses are starting to realize now is you cannot drive people at the highest level. If we think about athletes, they don't expect to perform at the highest level all year round, no matter what their sport. They will anticipate when they want to use their energy, prepare for that big event, get it done, recover before going again. And my work brings that concept into the working world. So instead of expecting people to perform at the highest levels all year round, when are the big peaks in the business? Help people get ready for those peaks and introduce little breaks, what I call slivers of recovery. We'll come back to that before going again. So you get this sort of build up to a busy period, recover, go again, instead of flat out high performance levels, which ultimately lead to burnout. So that's the first trend, the recognition that business is an endurance sport and we need to plan and pace ourselves accordingly.